kill anybody with anything on this fucking planet. From a pencil to a sewing needle to your jacket.
The hand, maybe.
The hand. And you clarify everything that is usually used in those capacities as a weapon. But have some common sense. A gun doesn't shoot people. People shoot people. A knife doesn't stab people. But which, by the way, is the number one weapon. If you did a historical criminalistic fact check, the number one weapon most women use against their partner. So we're supposed to ban all knives? You choose to use the shit. Granted, it's a shotgun for most men. The balance is still the same. You're dead. Dead is dead. And then you gotta ask yourself, what the fuck is death? You hear a lot.
What makes the item the weapon?
You make the item. You are the only one that can use that tool or that piece of cloth or that piece of string, it doesn't matter, to harm somebody. You make the fucking choice. Granted, you always have the right to defend yourself. You don't have a right to attack anybody. And you don't have the right to enforce your beliefs upon anybody. I don't give a shit what sex you are, what religion you choose to believe in, what your fucking skin color is. In the end, you're a human being. When are you going to stop allowing the people who keep telling you the same rational shit you deep down inside all of you think and feel, but for some reason don't have the courage to actually stand on and risk it all? What's the point of living if you don't do that? To exist?
Yeah, to function or to live.
I want to live, man. I want to meet different cultures and speak to different people. I won't agree with everything you say, and I am a blunt and honest, in-your-face kind of guy. I am. But again, I gotta ask, are you afraid of me, or are you afraid of your own ability to achieve the same power? You have it. It's in you. Do it. You have it. You don't need to lead. I get accused of wanting to be the fucking leader. Here's my question to that. Where the fuck are you going? You need a leader or need me to lead you. Lead your fucking self. I'm not a leader of anything. I'm just me. I just want to live. I want to learn. And if that's a crime, I'm going to question your intelligence level. I'm sorry. Please rethink.
Please rethink, yes. This can't be a crime.
Das ist keine Crime.
Yeah, that's kind of crime.
You know, what I really want right now, what angers me the most about Weitputtel is 42 people, fellow living human beings who were born and raised here in Austria, were kidnapped and held hostage, and people like Weidecker and everybody in association with her are getting away with human rights violation and kidnapping and an act of terrorism. Under Article 23 of their Constitution, which is not even in existence, it's just a piece of paper, it was never ever voted in by any of you, their Constitution, the Austrian Constitution, was never ever voted in, never ever ratified. According to Article 23, they're supposed to pay me compensation. They held me in prison for 3 months. They stuck me in a mental health facility and tortured me. They were giving them orders, all the doctors' orders, to give me electrical shock therapy.
In Austria?
In Austria. What part of the insanity boat did you fall off of? And I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I get inoculated with toxic chemicals that I have no idea what it is, and then get called a psychopath and a neo-Nazi and all sorts of shit. I mean, I got the uniform right over there of the Order of Malta. They show in a paper clipping me in an Order of Malta, Malteser, is that the correct?
Malteser, yeah,
Malteser uniform. It's supposed to be a humanitarian aid organization. That's why I joined. I gave up everything I knew to come and just be human and use the knowledge I've gained throughout my time to help my fellow human being. I'm wearing a Malteser uniform, for God's sake, and you people blur out all the insignia and call me a neo-Nazi?
They did it with me as well.
This is insane. Here's the insanity part about it. And this is, after doing some research, here's a fact. Look it up. Don't believe me. Fucking look it up your damn self. It was the Order of Malta, the founding member of the fucking CIA, a Jesuit, founding member of the CIA, the most terroristic organization on the fucking planet. I know. I used to work for them. Just like you're doing now. Wake up. You're paying for your own demise.
Well, you know, it sounds so confusing when we mix it all up together, and the Maltese and the CIA and the corporation and Austria.
They're all
and peace
incorporated.
treaties and all, yeah. And
Read
so,
it. Read the documents. Look, those documents are there for a fucking reason, and when the same people that claim to be following them are not following them, there's a definite issue at hand. And the only people that's going to be able to fix it is, guess who? You! Take some fucking responsibility, for God's sake. Please, bitte. I get haunted with this statement. As long as you do not touch the schnitzel and the beer for alles Österreich, they will be calm. I got a gag for you, buddy. Here you go. Here's your schnitzel and beer.
the Austrian, the typical Austrian. Yeah.
That's it. Bitte. And I don't say this to be insulting to you. If you're insulted, that's your fucking problem, not mine. Good God. I'm making a point. Stop sitting in your cafes, drinking your beer and eating your schnitzel, and whining about shit. Get off your asses. We're all in this together. Pumped. We're all in this together. And if you don't wake up, you're gonna find you possibly. I pray every day you don't, but you will possibly find yourself in
Entschuldigt, ist der Ton schon wieder ausgefallen, jetzt ist es aus. Jetzt habe ich ja auch keinen Ton mehr gehabt, deswegen haben wir jetzt aufgehört.
In den letzten 5 Minuten.
In den letzten 5 Minuten, in the last 5 minutes, the sound, nein,
Low Battery, sieht man da, ja.
ja, es hat aufgegeben.
Hey, danke für die Info, aber
Ja, ist auf denen bist du noch drauf,
da sind wir noch.
auf der nicht.
Zumindest ohne Ton.
Bild ist ohne Ton.
Yeah.
Bild ist da.
Okay, we lost the sound from the microphone because the battery is low.
Alright.
Okay, for the
I got
last 4
that.
or 5 minutes.
You only got 4 or 5 minutes left.
The last
No.
4 or 5
The
minutes.
last 4 minutes was without
Mic.
audio.
When I'm standing the last time beside the camera, the sound works.
So we're gonna have to intermix audio. Sounds like,
Yeah, we have the audio on these cameras,
yeah.
so we can in the mix the.
So
the
we don't
audio.
use the mic anymore.
Yeah, we can put the microphone aside because there's no signal anymore. Or we use the other batteries. Wait a second. Where's the other microphone?
What type of batteries do you need? Double A?
Yes.
Double A?
Wo ist denn das andere Mikro? Darf ich das schnell? Da sind frische Batterien drin.
I only got triples.
Nein, die sind ja außen. Danke. Okay.
I only got triple A's.
Ja, well, so what we could do. Wie lange rennen Sie schon die auf dem? Sieht man das? Oder ein Zähler drauf?
Na, da ist keine Zeit. Also bei mir jetzt knapp eine halbe Stunde jetzt da.
Yeah. Because half an hour would be great. Otherwise
Yeah.
the people would
There's so much
fall
to
asleep.
say, man.
Yeah. And so maybe as a last point, what could one do after this video to Google?
Ah, you want to go? Start with the Lisbon Treaty. Go to
The Lisbon Treaty.
Lisbon Treaty.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, this is their problem. It doesn't matter what document you read. You also need to get Black's Law and be able to distinguish what words and what definition they're using when they write something. It's all for yourself. Read the Law
this is
of
part of my
Nations.
work, I
You
do
know.
in my talks, I
Read,
talk about the definition.
read things like the Law of Nations, which is the primary document that talks about sovereignty and common law and what law is, and there's a difference between commerce and true justice. Big difference. Get some courage. Read this here. Sovereign's got, or there's oh my god, there's so many documents you can read. You just Google
Just
in.
start researching.
Just start researching. There's so many. I can't even
And
name them
questioning
all.
things.
But I'll tell you what. For those of you, I'll leave a link to all the documents I have at the bottom
Yeah.
of this video on YouTube. I will leave a link. You can go there and read them your damn self. Come to your own free freaking thinking conclusion. That's all I ask you to do.
Yeah. Okay.
And then take action. Have the courage to fucking take action. Nazis are Nazis.
Be inspired.
Period. Be inspired. You don't need religion to tell you what to fucking do. Stop listening to it. The golden rule is there. It's all written on your heart. And your heart is one of the biggest brains in your body. You've just been taught otherwise. Stop being indoctrinated or educated and be learned. Big difference. Vita, leave me alone. Hey, pay me my compensation, except here's the kick. Here's the kick. For them to actually, what I really want is for every one of them to be indicted and brought before the people. But if I'm going to get compensation of any kind, I only want a piece of land to take care of and be responsible of until I pass on, where I can teach bushcrafting and natural living. Period.
Yeah, this is a
I
big
don't
issue.
want your euros.
That's a big issue.
Your euros are meaningless to me. And I can sit here and demand or command or ask for it to be paid to me in gold and silver shilling in order for me to even help the Austrian economy in a better way outside of a fiat currency. I just want a piece of land. That's all I want. I know where I want it at or the area. But I would really like people to take responsibility. Stand up.
Well, this is a part of the solution which we were talking about before when I asked you what would be the steps for the transformation between the system of slavery to a common unity of free living beings. This is the land issue.
Yeah, well, true wealth in the world is the land.
Yeah, of
Period. They need the land in order to do everything. That's why they want to control it. I mean, the Vatican has, like I said earlier, the Vatican split up Austria. There's two parts. I mean, literally. But the Vatican still owns it.
Well, the Vatican owns the whole world.
For the most, next to the Queen of England,
Yeah.
and the United States, who make claim to land. I mean, there's now a military base in Kosovo where they just literally seized free people's land and will not compensate them.
Yeah, they're chasing the people away from all around the areas like Syria and all. But it's been a long talk now for the people to listen to, and I think we leave it for a while.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
Thank you, and thank you out there for recapitalizing.
I do what I can. I'm not going to say I do everything's correct.
Well, it's just one perspective.
It's just one perspective,
Yeah,
and we
it's
all
very-
have a different perspective.
Right.
We all do.
And so let's make a common.
Read the poem by
Picture-
Chief Tecumseh. That's
what?
a good. Chief Tecumseh. Read the poem by Chief Tecumseh, Act of Valor. Look it up on our Act of Valor.
Alright.
That's a good poem.
Thank you, danke. Und wer was nicht verstanden hat, bitte einfach wenn Fragen, das verstehen kommt. Wir werden es wahrscheinlich nicht mit Untertitel verarbeiten, die ganze Szenerie. Und das nächste machen wir wieder mal auf Deutsch oder so. Danke, pfiat euch und einen wunderschönen guten Morgen. Yeah.